everyone. You might see or hear my dogs wrestling around, but this book is called Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. She'd fit in well in pre-K. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day. We can see she's got a little smile here. She discovered a worry. Now, it wasn't a very big worry. I wonder what emotion that worry is having. Maybe nervousness, maybe worry. In fact, it was so small that at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day got a little bit bigger. Look how big it is now. And we can look at Ruby's face. Her mouth is a little bit different. She's showing us a different emotion. If you know what emotion she's showing, you can say it out loud. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. What emotion do we see in the worry? The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. You can see the different faces all of our friends are showing. Ruby's is not so happy. The rest of her friends seem pretty content. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. What is that called when you pretend you can't see something? Yeah, I think ignoring it's right. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal. But it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Getting bigger and bigger. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing that you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now, the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half of the school bus. And it took up whole rows of the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Something that maybe was a surprise. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. What do you think he looks like? Ruby thinks he looks sad. Then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be? What is this? Does it look like this? A worry. It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry at all. Other people had them too. You can raise your hand if you've ever had a worry. Miss Hannah absolutely has. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. You can think, take a second to think, what do you think will happen? His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. She used her words. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Can you even see it? It's teeny tiny. Soon, both of their worries were all gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. We can see on their faces, I think that's joy. What do you think? Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time, but now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. So just like in school, you can give a thumbs up if you liked our book, half and half if there were some parts you liked, some parts you didn't like so much, and then a thumbs down if it wasn't a book you enjoyed. And then I would love for you to tell your grown-ups how this book made you feel. Thank you.